Today we're going to talk about something very important, which is some strategies that can make a narcissist reconsider their actions and even trigger intense anger in them. These strategies can turn their life into chaos, which they can't handle. But before we begin our discussion, I want to let you know that if you feel that what we're going to discuss today might directly provoke a narcissist you're dealing with, it's better not to use these strategies, or in other words, don't use these tactics if you feel physically unsafe. What's more important than what we're discussing is that you should feel safe no matter what the circumstances. Thank you very much for your support. If you find this content useful, please like, subscribe, and share it. Thanks for helping to share this message with those who can benefit from it. Now, let's get right into our episode and find out what things we can do to reduce the impact of narcissistic behavior and lessen their control over us. Sometimes when dealing with a narcissistic person, you might find yourself forced into conflicts and problems that turn your life into chaos. This is where the narcissist derives great satisfaction because they enjoy making you suffer continuously. The narcissist uses criticism and verbal abuse to express their negative feelings, such as their hatred for you or to make you feel guilty. However, imagine what would happen if you could decide not to engage with the narcissist in any of these conflicts and decided to maintain your composure without being affected by anything they say. At that moment, you can discover how the narcissist becomes disturbed and loses control over the situation. You will no longer be a pawn in their game where they excel, and undoubtedly, they are the winners. Note, this translation is based on the provided text and may not capture the full nuance and context of the original language. At this point, the narcissist will become entirely helpless because they won't be able to project their negative emotions onto you. In the meantime, you'll transform into an incredibly strong individual that cannot be defeated. The narcissist feels particularly powerless when they realize they can no longer change your feelings or control you. Imagine the level of confusion the narcissist will experience when they feel extremely weak in relation to you. This weakness will lead to profound frustration, especially when they realize their attempts to control you have no effect on you. During this time, you can also live your life in a better way and find happiness more easily and in a way you haven't seen before. By doing this, you completely undermine the narcissist's control over you, and they will discover that their problem has no solution with you, as they no longer have any influence over you. You will notice the true weakness of the narcissist. Certainly, narcissists possess an incredible skill for manipulating others to deceive them and improve their image, hiding the negative reality of their condition and their interactions with you. Imagine if you could expose their lies, their true nature, and their flaws they try to conceal. You would be able to expose the narcissist in front of everyone, and they would be very evident in their eyes when you start asking them direct questions that they can't answer, exposing them in a very bad light. Just imagine the shock and embarrassment the narcissist will feel when you start revealing their faults and mistakes in front of people. This, my friends, will completely dismantle the narcissist's control over you and allow you to avoid their deception or the deception of anyone else because they will be exposed in your eyes, and their manipulative tactics, which they used with you, will be revealed. You must continuously express that you are not willing to accept their lies or manipulation and that from now on, you won't believe a word they say. Imagine a time when you were able to say to the narcissist that everything they say is not true, and that you no longer believe anything they say, and you directly let them know that their actions have no effect on you whatsoever. You make it clear that they can't easily deceive you again. Another thing you can do with a narcissist is if you find them speaking ill of someone or making untrue claims about them, you can express your doubts about the story and let them know you don't believe it. Try to discredit what they're saying and seek details to prove their falsehood. This will make the narcissist feel unstable, and they will never be able to offer a logical explanation for what they say because they know it's not true. A very powerful thing you can do with a narcissist is to show disrespect if circumstances force you to interact with them. Show the narcissist that they are not important to you and that they don't deserve any attention, not from you or anyone else. You will notice a tremendous amount of tension in the narcissist because they won't be able to tolerate this treatment as they are not accustomed to it. If you can genuinely do this, you will understand how powerful this approach is in regaining complete control over the relationship. Always hold on to your self-worth and reject any criticism from the narcissist about your actions. Refuse to let them impose their authority on your life or pass judgment on it. You must state your perspective with unwavering determination, defend yourself, and show the narcissist that you will never tolerate their abusive behavior again, and that you are not afraid to stand up to them. The narcissist will try to get your attention when they perceive your lack of interest, and they will be greatly shocked when they see your indifference or that they no longer occupy your thoughts as they once did. Completely avoid giving the narcissist the attention they seek because this significantly reduces their power over you. Try to be honest with the narcissist, and you will witness how shocked they are when they face the truth without any flattery of their personality. This approach is excellent when confronting a narcissist and showing them that you won't let them control you anymore. Don't believe anything the narcissist says without verifying it for yourself, and don't let the narcissist influence your beliefs or affect your perceptions with false information. Be aware that the narcissist, at this time, is trying to manipulate you, not more. One of the best ways to reveal the narcissist's weakness is to see their true nature and not be fooled by their mask or their fake personality. At this time, the narcissist will know that you have exposed them, understood their truth, and that it's not easy to influence you. An essential thing you can do to break free from the narcissist's control is to ignore them and maintain your composure. When you can do this, you are showing a clear lack of interest in their needs and desires, as they require continuous interaction. Ignoring the narcissist makes them lose their grip on you and prevents them from using their manipulative tactics. I know this may be challenging, but trust me, the result is worth the effort you will put into it. When you remain calm and unaffected by their actions, and you can express your lack of interest in them and their attempts to control you, you will feel empowered and greatly reduce their influence on you. You can clearly observe how the narcissist's weakness becomes apparent when they no longer receive any interaction or reaction from you. Another very important thing you can do is to distance yourself completely from this toxic relationship to achieve stability in your life. If you can sever all ties between you and the narcissist and distance yourself from them, this is a crucial step in your life that clearly demonstrates that you are no longer interested in them at all, and they no longer hold any value to you. You must be firm and never compromise on your boundaries because this is of the utmost importance in protecting your mental health and regaining control over your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you found it helpful. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments. Also, if you have any feedback or ideas for channel improvement, please send them to me.